Lailah Gifty Akita says the secret of life is knowing what you want and asking for it. Seems pretty simple and straightforward. And, often we're able to know what we want and ask for it, yet a lot of times it's not that easy. Let me give you an example. Let's say you were offered a job that really was lined up with your career goals, had better money, better responsibilities, really challenged you in a way you wanted to be challenged, and really seemed to have all the check marks that you would want, except you have to move to a location you don't really want to be. Now, for some of you, that might be, okay, game over. But for a lot of you, you'd be hemming and hawing. Yes, no, pros, cons, and it would not be an easy decision to make. I want to suggest to you, when you have difficult decisions like that, go for the 80-20 breakdown. If therapists believe that if you can get to 80% of the time that you think something is what you want to do, that's good enough. Because, well, sure, we all want 100%. Sometimes things are 50-50. When they're 50-50, it's really too hard to decide. So you need to ask yourself periodically throughout the day, if I had to make that decision right now, what would I do? And if you do that and you consistently come at 80%, probably good enough to make the move. And if you don't get to that 80%, you ask, what can I do to move this up to 80? Either side, what has to happen to shift this so I can be comfortable enough making this decision? Then, once you have an idea what you want, you have to ask for it. Sometimes that's easy. A lot of times people have difficulty asking for what they want because you can get rejected, you can get hurt, and there are possible negative consequences for reaching out and being vulnerable. So people get reluctant sometimes and they just reject themselves before they put out what they want. I have a video on my relationship site called I Don't Know, What Do You Want? That sort of addresses this issue if you want to get into it a little bit more. But I will just leave you with this. Asking for what you want, knowing what you want, asking for what you want, it won't guarantee you get what you want, but it will increase the odds. So good luck.